What's up, YouTube? Welcome to Shit Show. All shit, all the motherfucking time. I got a story to tell. On the 21st, just a few days ago, on the 21st, I woke up. I was sick of the situation I was living in, sick of the place, sick of not having a job, sick of not being able to get around. And without without even thinking, I just shoved some stuff in a bag, man. Whatever I could tote. I'm hitting the road. I'm out of here. I gotta go. So I packed whatever I could carry, and I hit the road. I mean, without even thinking of the consequences, without even thinking, hey, this could end bad, without even thinking. I mean, I wasn't thinking at all. I just packed a few bags and I hit the road. Within the mile, within three quarters of a mile, I was picked up. I was given a ride about 40 miles away. That was his, he's just, and this was a God fearing person, and he talked about Jesus and things like that. Was hoping and gave me his blessings, and I let him know, God has never been on my side. Great song by Motorhead, by the way, but God has never been on my side. But he gave me his blessings, and he took me as far as he was going. And he tried to give me some money, and I said, no, no, I've got to do this. I've got to do this. I'm sick of people giving me money. I'm sick of people trying. I'm not really sick of it, but I just got to do something. I just got to get out there. So then, after I got out of his car, and it wasn't, I sat there and smoked a cigarette. Um, and before I finished that cigarette, I had another ride. Now, within within 6 hours, I was a few hundred miles away from where I was at. Not that I was running from any problems or anything. It's just, sometimes you just got to start over. You got to find your way. And I wound up a few hundred miles away from my situation and come to the end of that line and dropped me off in a pretty good spot. I looked around, uh, checked out the people, checked out some of the stores, and I'm like, well, instead of hitchhiking, a few hundred miles away, I could just go ahead and stay right here where I'm at. It seems like a nice spot. Within that evening, I had a job. The same person that offered me that job, I told them my situation. They offered me a room for rent. Look, 360, 360. This is my room. Well, I explained to people, I says, well, I'm working here. I won't be able to get paid. I won't get paid. You hold out a week. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We'll take care of it as long as you got a job. So I go to work the next day, work my ass off. And then on lunch, I'm sitting there and met somebody else. They offered me a night shift. So I filled out the paperwork, and lo and behold, I got the night shift. So I got a daytime job and I got a night shift. I got two jobs. If I'd have stayed in that same situation I was in, I wouldn't have been doing nothing but drinking my life away and miserable. Oh, poor me, poor me. But I don't know what it was that had me hit the road and told me to get on down. There's better things out there. So now, what's today? The 25th? Yeah, because I had to write it all, my paperwork today. I had to write the 20th. Today's 25th. And, so what's that? 4 days later? 4 days later, I've got two jobs. I've got a nice place to live with wonderful, wonderful people, almost as a new family, kind of. They welcome to be in. I told them everything, man. And these people welcome me in. Got two jobs. I am so glad I made that decision to get my stuff and take off. It was one of the best decisions I ever made in my life. I just fell right into a whole nother life. I have fell into two jobs hundreds of miles away, a place to live. I'm warm, clean, even got my green beard back. I ain't got my hair cut yet, but I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm gonna get that done. And comfortable, movies, Wi-Fi. Ugh, I just can't believe it. I know God was never on my side, but how do you explain just unconsciously just walking off, sticking your thumb out and winding up a few hundred miles away and falling into some better things? Now maybe I can get out of the hole. Now maybe I could just do what I need to do and just make this thing work, and it's gonna work because I can't go down. I'm not going down. I refuse to go down. Once I had a shotgun empty to my head, and they said I wasn't worth the bullet. Now the world is my trigger, and I'm gonna fucking pull it. That's all I know to say. No sleep, no rest. I've got to overcome this. I'm a man. I always have been a man. And I'm faced with problems, and I think what it is, well, I'm not problem, but what I'm talking about in the past, it's how I handle the problems. It's not that I'm a bad guy. I'm always deemed the bad guy. I just don't have problem solving skills. I always approach a problem in the worst case scenario. I don't have uh, um, I don't know. There's other ways that I could do things, I guess, but sometimes it's just but y'all wish me luck. I'm back. Um, I'll try to make some videos, might even take you to work with me one day, show you what I do. I can read a tape measure, I can drive a forklift, might be driving a lull, who knows? But it ain't been but what, 21st, 22nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, ain't been but 4 days. Tomorrow will be day 5. And I've already made $72 a day. I mean, legitimately, you know what I'm saying? I got that first check card, man. Got me some underwear, man. I went and bought me some underwear. Finally took me a good shower. Mm, got my green back in my beard. Gonna get my hair cut. I'm glad to be back rolling, man. Just keeping it together. Hey, I appreciate all y'all's great comments. I appreciate y'all's cash apping me, helping me out here or there, and not letting me go down. And more to come, baby. More to come. All shit, all the time. Like a shit show. Appreciate it. Peace.